This video contains gnomes, Nesquik banana powder, and talk of a money match in Smash Brothers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Mr. Helium!
Mr. Helium!
Streamer extraordinaire, the best streamer on Twitch. Hello, Potassium people. Today we have the streamer extraordinaire, the gnome king himself, the whimsical fella, Mr. Helios Rebellion, creator of Conviction, creator of one of the best streams ever created on Twitch, and overall, just a really swell guy. Mr. Helium, is there anything you want to say to the Potassium people at home?
Hello, Potassium Pete. I almost said pizza, dude. Hello, Potassium people. It's good to be here. I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here too. I'm excited you're here, actually. We have a lot to discuss, but to start off, let's just talk a little bit about TF2. You know, we both stream, we talk about, we love TF2 quite a bit. You're a bison collector. I'm a banana collector. That's how things are. Currently, how do you feel the state of fixed TF2 is going?
I think it's awesome that bots are gone. I play casual for once without having to worry about a bot. That's awesome, dude. But, you know, I feel like we're kind of in a bit of like a deadlock, though, in a sense, right? Because we did like this whole petition thing for like Valve to do something, but then now they've done something, so it's like, well, fuck. What the hell? What do we do now?
Now
do we wait till the summer?
Yeah, I think a few creators have mentioned on the internet, I'm not sure if you've seen this, but like the What and Wheezy, those kinds of people, right? The people that helped to lead the charge, some could say, to start this petition, to start asking Valve to once again fix TF2 so we could even play the game. I know that the What show, he mentioned that we should wait and see. So basically, you know, speak with your wallet, right? That's the obvious one.
I love my wallet.
If the bots stay gone, then buy stuff. But if they don't, then we're gonna do a boycott. So apparently it's like, do whatever you want during the summer update, but if the bots come back, then we're gonna do a boycott. And I personally, that's a great idea. I personally think we should just not buy anything right now, though. Because as soon as we show Valve, hey, we're willing to just shell out the money as soon as you do something, it's like, well, yes, that's good, but also it kind of sets the precedence of they would only make sure to do ban waves when an update's coming out, when they're about to get money,
right.
You know?
Yeah.
I'd want them to do this all the time, but there's no real right answer to that, in my opinion.
It's also a case of just the community getting complacent as well, again, unfortunately. Which, you know, that's happened a few times, unfortunately, but not this time.
Not this time. We're gonna win this time. Screw you, bot hosters. You all suck. Honestly, you can't even write the code yourself, idiots. I write my own code. Yeah, get them. Punch them. Besides that, you have quite a beautiful, strange, and just collection of bisons. The righteous bison.
Thank you.
In TF2. What do you think about the strange second banana potentially being added in?
I think that'd be a very nice addition. You know, it's a nice healing item for heavy Team Fortress 2.
Yeah.
I appreciate what it brings to the table as a secondary choice support weapon compared to the sandwich and the steak. I think it could be, and it would be amazing if it had a strange version.
Yeah, right. And there's obviously a lot of weapons without stranges. Personally, what would you say is like your favorite kind of, not status, but like quality of item? You know, like unique, strange. What's your favorite, personally?
Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with now. This might be a weird one for some people, but honestly, I like vintage. I do like a good vintage weapon. You know, I like the blue text. I'm a sucker for blue text weapons. And you know,
it does look good.
They do, and to be fair, I used to buy a lot of vintages because I thought they were. When I started TF2 and I tried trading, I thought vintages were just more expensive.
vintages were just like the best one, and now it's like, oh wait a minute, it turns out people had a lot of vintage weapons that they just don't care about. Farmed for years until Valve's like, game's free now, so it doesn't matter. But that's funny. That's funny. So, I know I mentioned a little bit at the beginning. You've made Conviction, or you're currently making Conviction. What is like your greatest joy in game creation?
My greatest joy?
Yeah, like what do you enjoy the most?
I'm gonna have to brush the beard on this one for a moment. I'm gonna have to say, I think it's just crazy that I can make like a whole world and I can be God. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
So you just like decide everyone's fate while playing the game. Like,
I can.
Shotgun now does 20 times more damage and you just have to deal with it. Or spawn into a new location and giant this freak of nature amalgamation
Mogus.
pops out.
A giant Mogus.
A giant Amogus pops out from the forest, and
oh my god.
John Conviction and Amogus then date for 10 years, and they have a wonderful life together with 6 kids. That's the kind of stuff you can make up. You can do anything.
Exactly.
No, that's fair. What would you say is like the biggest challenge? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No one can stop me. You know, John will have such a lovely life. Totally.
That's one of the canon endings now. No, but besides, like, what is like the best thing you've experienced with it? What's one of the worst? Like, what is the most difficult thing you've had to deal with? Money?
Coding. I don't know. No.
But you're making the game in Unity, right?
I am. I use Unity. I'm a Unity plebeian.
Yeah.
As some would say.
Mm-hmm.
I may change, to be fair. Unity's alright, but then you got Unreal. I've heard good things about Godot. I low-key want to try Godot out.
Yeah.
I've heard that's been like doing really well recently. So I'm very excited to give that a go after I finish Conviction up.
Yeah, no, that should be good. Godot, I've used it a little bit. It's actually very convenient in a lot of ways, and obviously, like some ways, not as much, right? And I'm not necessarily a game dev in that department, but I would say it would be worth trying at least. But no, that's good. That's good. So after Conviction, what's like your next big thing you're going to be working on?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I haven't planned that far ahead yet. I got a few ideas floating around, but nothing set in motion anyway.
Okay. Throw out some of these ideas. Let's hear them.
Oh man. Okay. I got a bunch of like old game prototypes. There's this really fun one I've got. It's like a Rage platform one. And well, you know, people love their Rage platform games, and I do. I love breaking my keyboard when I fall like all the way back at the start of getting over it. That's great. I love that. So I'm sure everyone will love my newest game after Conviction, because I'm probably going to go with that one. But who knows? I got a bunch of things I could do in my old files.
So immediately after suffering through coding in Unity and making it all work, the next thing you're going to do is make everyone else suffer with your game?
Yes, I need people to know my pain. I need people to suffer so I can feel better about myself.
Yeah, if you wanted to, you can make it very on the nose, and so everything is like lines of code in the game.
Oh,
representative.
that is genius.
Call it like the game developers' dismay or something, despair, and just all of the little steps leading up to a game, and the finale, the big reveal at the end of this Rage platformer is just a really simple game where you jump on a block and that ends the game. and that's the
That-
whole reveal. Just like
I'm writing
the
this down.
stupid-
I'm actually writing this down, dude. I'm stealing this. I'm sorry. That is actually so good. That is genuinely so good.
Well, you know, they call me the idea guy. You know, all 0 people they call me that. So. All right. So you got some big plans. You got some stuff coming up. How about in your streaming and just online presence career? What do you have plans there?
Team Fortress 2. The horror. You know, I got this fancy new webcam.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can't wait. I can't wait to go like on stream.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be cool. People are gonna laugh at that.
People love that.
That's all I got. That's all I got right now. Anyway, just more TF2 and horror games. That's all I got going on.
But like, there's a whole world of possibilities.
There is. I do want to try and collab more with people. That would be fun. I got too much solo content on the Helio/Helium channel.
Mm-hmm.
We need to innovate. Yeah.
No, that'd be great. Seeing you some collabs or whatever. Hopefully you downloaded Smash soon. That'd be nice. We need to have our money match. That's actually the real reason I got you here. See, now I have to confront you on this. When's the money match? When are we smashing bros together?
I love what?
Oh no, just continue. Just continue thinking.
What?
It's all good. Huh? I didn't say anything. I didn't. What?
Okay.
What? Is something wrong?
No. I just couldn't help myself looking at the back of the background right now. There seems to be a very muscular scout in the back. It's very hard to see for me, but it's like
Oh, this one?
No, the other one.
This one?
Yeah.
The dark one? Yeah. I need to reprint that one off. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on this board, but slowly
it's like a
adding.
shadowy figure, dude. That's just like overlooking you.
Coming out from the darkness.
Oh
man. One of the best and worst things I've ever put up on that board.
That's awesome, dude.
Oh, jeez.
Why'd you have my cat on there?
What? Oh, right here? What's wrong with that? Daisy's a great cat. What's wrong with Daisy?
Nothing, dude. I just.
Bro, you already know. I'm like your number one stalker at this point. Obviously.
I'm looking at the wall and it's progressively getting worse, dude.
I think the more attention you draw to the wall, the worse it gets. I think that's what's happening.
I feel
you're too
right.
focused on the little things, like the jonkler.
Oh my god.
And man.
That's awesome, dude. That's so awesome.
It doesn't seem awesome. You sound like you're in great pain, like someone just stabbed you with a knife.
I'm in distress. I'm distressed right now. What were we on about? We were on the Smash Bros.
We were talking. I was just wondering when the money matches.
Bringing
up some personal feuds here.
Probably. You know what? Next week. I don't know when next week. Probably like somewhere around Monday to Thursday. Next week, around then, I'll mess you up.
I have some real bad news. I am busy next week, but I could do any other.
Okay, yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Cool.
You know what? It's fine. We'll figure something out.
Okay. So, moving away from that, that's kind of just between us. I will win. So.
No.
TF2. Back to TF2. I've been thinking, you play a lot of demo night. So, what do you love about demo night? Because demo night's a very popular choice in TF2 recently in casual. You don't see very many like stock demo players or like stock demo adjacent players. It's mostly just demo night, hybrid night. That's mostly what you see in the game.
Right.
Just like a little sneak peek into your brain as to why.
Okay. So like every demo night, man. Solar light.
Solar light. Yeah, that's a classic.
Solar
Yeah.
light. So I mean, I wasn't too big on the thought of like demo night TF2 originally. Then just one day I just started getting recommended a bunch of solar light videos. I was like, you know what? I got nothing better going on. I'll just binge solar light. I was like, you know, this guy flying across the map, kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
So I started giving it a go. I was like, wait a minute, this is kind of funny. And yeah. If I'm being honest, it's just trimping. It's
just trimping.
I really enjoy. I love just going across like on upward, just going from like the first checkpoint all the way to the end. So good.
Oh, I know, right? Like the speed at which you can fly, the angle at which you can go at. It's pretty cool. I'll admit, trimping is very cool. I just don't have like the knack for it. That's why I play Scout. Very straightforward class. But I'll admit, seeing some of those tricks in Solar Light's videos, or like seeing some demo nights do it, oh, beautiful, beautiful. Although it does beg the question, so there are other classes that can do just the same but still remain just as viable. Like you have Soldier, he can rocket jump across the entire map at super fast speeds. You have regular demo with stickies, and with following health packs, you can not only have good mobility, you can also have high damage, good crowd control kind of stuff. So is it just trimping, or is there like another facet?
So there is a bit more depth to it. So yeah, I used to be a soldier main. So I just rocket jump across the map and whatnot.
Okay.
But my problem with that is I mean I guess if I kept trying, I could get the same like amount of speed I could get from like a trimp or something. But yeah, for soldier, I just don't really like rocket jumping too much.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind doing a quick rollout, real quick with like 2 or 3 rockets, but more than that, that's I can't.
Too much. Yeah. Okay.
And then when it comes to like demo man with stickies, I'll be honest. I'm not a good demo man.
But a good demo night.
By a good demo night.
Yeah.
What makes me a good demo night? You know.
What makes me a good demo night? I don't use demo man. Oh, sick! More swords. Let's freaking go, bro.
What makes me a good demo night?
What makes me a good demo night? Your heads! I have all of them! 5 heads on my sword. Easy. So you mentioned you were a soldier main at one point. Why you switched over. Did you main any other class? Did you learn anything else? Or was it just those two for the most part? Or am I asking a particular question that very well could be peeking into your past for a specific reason because it would be embarrassing, all for the sake of content on YouTube? Is that a possibility? Anyways, please enlighten us if there was another class you happened to main for a while.
I'd probably say I main Scout a bit as well.
Scout
before
okay.
Soldier. I don't have too much recollection of why. If I'm being honest, that was like when I was like fresh child playing Team Fortress 2 back in like I don't know 2013 or something.
Yeah.
It's been too long, man. It's been too long. I'm so old. Look at me. I got
younger than me. I mean, I'd say your life's more held together than mine. If we're going to say that. If you're old, I'm ancient. 90, 95.
That is too old. What are you
Yeah, I know,
what are
I
you
know.
doing, man?
I
Why
don't
are you
know,
so
man.
old? Where's your
I-
family?
I don't know. Oh, man. I would know. I sold them away so we could buy beans in the famine. There was nothing else we could do. The kids are gone. I have nothing
That
left.
is insane. That is insane.
Okay. Reeling it back in a little bit. Back to some of your other endeavors. Besides Conviction, what other games or projects have you worked on?
Oh, okay. I don't think I can say what I'm doing right now because I have signed a contract recently for something, so I'm not allowed to say anything on that.
Oh, really? Awesome.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to say anything from what I've been told. So that's
that's
awesome.
fine.
That's cool.
Yeah, that is awesome.
I aside from that, I've done a few minor things for some friends and whatnot. Mostly just like level design and just coming up with some concepts. Nothing too crazy though.
Okay.
But yeah. Conviction is like pretty much everything I've learned over the past, I want to say 3-4 years now, and I think it's going pretty well.
Yeah, that's a good chunk of time, and a lot of it shows in the game. You can actually, it's in, what is it? It's in alpha right now, or it's something like that on Steam?
In early access on Steam.
Early access.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, that's
early access.
So people can go and grab it for what, $4 right now? $5 maybe?
It is. I don't remember. I don't know what the currency conversion is. I know it's $3.39 if you're British.
Okay. Gotcha.
£3.39 British pounds, which probably is $4 or like $5 for Americans, I think.
Right. Okay. Very cool. I think, ironically, most of my audience is from the UK or Europe in general, so it's probably better to use pounds anyways. But, okay, cool. So people can go buy it right now. People should buy Conviction. It's interesting. I've worked on it a little bit, just in little snippets here and there. Conviction. What about...
And you've been paid really well. You please. I can't have controversy saying I don't underpay people.
Well, I mean, my current rate is different than the paid. It doesn't matter. What? It doesn't matter. I got a raise. What matters, though? What matters is Conviction is a great up and coming game with a lot of passion put into it. This man works on it for hours. You could tell, and it's not perfect. When you have people that just like, what do you do to overcome that?
I wouldn't say I've received the hate.
Okay.
In a sense.
That's good.
Criticism. I've received a lot of criticism.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's a bit of a fine line you walk between on hate, on what you evaluate as hate or criticism for some people. From what I've been getting, I've just been evaluating it as like criticism because these people clearly want to, sure
they want to get a
on
reaction of some sort.
Yeah. But it's clear, people do want to, give me their feedback and whatnot. But yeah, like I don't mind if people are harsh on it or whatnot. That is what it is. You can't please everyone, unfortunately.
Right. Yeah.
So I just say, fuck it, we ball. And just get better. Just get better. I don't try to
just prove the haters wrong by getting better at it from what they say.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I do believe with any sort of hate or criticism that has any sort of feedback in it, if you are willing to separate yourself from what they're saying in your work, right? Then you could just take it and improve whatever you're already working on. Great. That's a good way to do it.
Agreed.
So that's awesome. Well, before we end things, because I don't want to keep you too long, is there any piece of advice or anything you want to say to the people at home?
Uh, 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 uh. So like, sometimes when you're feeling down, you just gotta, be better than the version of you from tomorrow.
You mean yesterday?
Yes.
Better than you from the version yesterday?
Yeah.
Or...
Sorry. I was a bit busy right now. I'm trying to do something.
Yo, the Nesquik banana powder. Let's freaking go. Here's my tip for the people at home. Don't get Nesquik, even if it does have banana flavor. Apparently, it kills gnomes. Gnome Bellion over here dying because actually, officially before we end, I did want to ask. What got you so interested in gnomes? Like, a lot of your personality is based on gnomes, and like you being a silly, whimsical fella. A lot of your redeems and some of your past games are about gnomes.
Oh god, bear with me.
Yeah,
real
take
quick.
your time. You know, I basically said, hey, we're ending, so you forced yourself to consume powder, and now you're dying. So I get it.
That actually wasn't too bad. I may have to take a third scoop after this. I'm not gonna lie.
Why don't you mix it with literally anything? Literally,
it wasn't too bad. It actually wasn't too bad by itself. I actually recommend doing that. That actually was not bad.
Isn't it just like sugar and flavoring in there? So.
Oh.
I do like the yellow though. The yellow looks great.
Yeah, no, it's just sugar.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, I love shoveling sugar into my mouth. I wonder why.
Yeah. Anyway, bit with gnomes. I'll be honest. That kind of just happened. I remember. I think. Must have been the first 6 or so months into me streaming. I did a stream called Gnomegeddon.
Mm-hmm.
And Gnomegeddon. Oh my god, what a stream! That went in the Helios Rebellion history books. I tell you, that was one for the history books. I tell you.
Except there's no VOD of it, right? Live and learn.
I lived and learned. But yeah, I kind of just had the whimsical fella, as you know. I had him in the corner. I had I'm a gnome. You've been gnomed. I had that guy as like a redeem, and I think it was like one or 5 channel points. And I don't know what possessed people to decide that day was the day I was gonna pop off. But yeah, just a bunch of people came in on that day. Like Grass. I think that was the first stream Grass might have joined. I'd have to fact check with him, but it was just an absolute insane day. And yeah, the gnome thing kind of just grew on me over time. From that stream.
Just like your beard grew on you. Yeah,
exactly. Just like how my luxurious beard has grown.
It looks great, by the way. Have you been growing that for 300 years or so?
I have. You know, you don't build this within like a millennia. You know.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. No, okay. So Gnomegeddon was like the official start of things. You would say is a gnome enjoyer.
Yes, it was. God, what a glorious day that was. Absolutely glorious. But yeah, here I am. Here I am now. Beard, hat, I got to dress like this for 6 hours on stream on a Monday next week.
That's gonna be
It's
perfect.
going to be a good time. It's going to be
Pizza
such
party.
a good time.
Yeah,
Yes. I love the pizza party, dude. It's going to be awesome.
that's awesome. I'm excited. You know, I'm gonna set aside a little bit of time. I'll tune in. I really want to see the pizza party. I want to see how it pops off. You should definitely make a grilled cheese on stream. That would also be very epic.
An attempt will be made. I can't promise anything.
You know, it's butter, bread, and cheese. That's
What?
it. That's you don't have to add anything else for grilled cheese. That's literally it.
The closest thing to a grilled cheese I've ever made is a cheese toasty. And that's like one slice of bread and you sprinkle like a bit of cheese on.
So, like, you're halfway there then? You just need one more piece of bread.
Exactly.
So, that's... cheese toasty. Oh, it's killing me. Yeah, you got to make one. People have been waiting for so... You got so much stuff on your plate. How do you manage it all?
I don't. I kind of just procrastinate and forget about it for a year.
Yeah. The truest sign of someone becoming popular on the internet is promising a thing, having not enough time to do it, and just it comes out 2 years after when they said it would. That's how you know.
Oh yeah.
That's how you know someone's popping off. Trust. Well, it's been good talking. It's been good just kind of getting a little peek into the mind of the Mr. Helium Rebellion here, Mr. Helios Rebellion. And is there any questions you have for me?
What's under the mask, dude?
It's under the mask? There's a vacuum.
I know what you are.
Okay, but you can't tell people.
Okay.
Okay.
Just because you're my friend, I won't.
I appreciate that, man. Thanks, man. Thanks for
No problem.
Cool. Well, I think that's going to be about it. Thank you, Mr. Helios, for tuning in today and joining me on this. And thank you, everyone else who watched to the end. And with that, bye. Bye-bye. 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 Add the strange second banana TF2 valve. Thanks.